Well, it's Christina again, and I seem to have my cat Stormy who's decided to enjoy what I'm doing. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about is something that honestly affects all of us. Mobility, joints, feeling fluid, feeling like things don't ache. And you know something? We all get it, and I'm not any better than any of you. So I have started to take quite a few things that I know have actually helped me. And I know everyone sort of, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do cod liver oil, which is good. But that's what I do now is really almost an addition to that. So I wanted to go through some of the various vitamins that I take that have, I know, helped me with my joints, and certainly, as I've always said, stretching is essential. However, on top of that, this is one that has really, really helped me. It's called Mobility from Dr. Sears. You can look him up and take it, and order it rather. And I take it, I think he says 1-3 times a day. So Mobility, and it's from a company called Primal Force. So very easy to find and pretty good delivery. You know, nothing's cheap, but if it helps your mobility, then it's certainly essential. Another one, which I have also found very helpful, is to take Cucumin. Cucumin is, it's a vitamin that they've talked about for a long time ago. Oh my God, this cat and its tail, we don't really exactly want that. But anyway, Cucumin, also or Cucumin, very good for your joints. So that this is quite a lot of stuff, I know. I find that another one I really like is krill oil. Krill oil is a little bit different from cod liver oil. Krill is much better for you. It doesn't seem to have the amount of toxins because it's a fish that goes very deep, and also very good for the brain. Well, we certainly need that, don't we? So at the end of this, I'm going to make a note of them so that you don't think, oh my God, what was that last one she talked about? So these are some that I really, really enjoy. Now, another person that I always go for, and I have enjoyed, is a doctor, which I'm sure you've seen, Dr. Gandhi. Dr. Gandhi is quite an interesting man to follow. I do these two. One is BioComplete 3, okay? And the other one is Total Restore. And I have found that this one is really very helpful for the overall general feeling of well-being. Your gut, okay, we talked about the gut in the past, but you mustn't forget that, you know, it's not something that just goes away. We really have to do it every day. All of this stuff you do every day. You don't think, oh, I'll take it one day and it's all gonna work. Believe me, it doesn't. You gotta do stretching, you gotta do, I play tennis, but walking is essential as well. Walking with a dog or even on your own in a ravine. It is something you must do. The last thing we need to do as we get older is to be sedentary. It's kind of something that will not really help you in life. It will also add to depression, you know? You don't want to sort of feel like, gosh, I've really got to relax, but I don't want to relax too much. Now, I have found that sometimes you can feel stressed with life. Of course we feel stressed with life, with family, with stuff that's going on. Stress listening to the news. And this is called Stress. It's easy to find, but it's a lovely kind of, almost a sort of relaxing thing to take, drops it is in fact, to take when you feel like you're a bit overwhelmed. And another one, because this is all about your adrenals, and this one is called Adrenal Smart. If you don't get these exact ones, you can get something similar. I got these both in Whole Foods. Whole Foods have a selection that you can actually go for, and they're always pretty helpful in there. So those two I feel are essential. You got to take all the stuff. I know it seems like a lot. Well, you heard me talk about my eyes, and that doesn't go away, right? Dry eye formula here. And it's still very good for you because it's you know, it's amino acids and all that kind of stuff which you got to take. Easy to add. You're going to say, oh my God, I got to take all that. Yes, I take it every day. And never to forget AREDS for the eyes. I know I've gone off in different directions with mobility and eyes, but if you think about it, if you're really not stable with your eyesight, and I will go again into what I have done for my eyesight that has helped me so much. I know I talked briefly on red light therapy, but I want to do another segment where you actually understand it more, because the combination of all these different factors have helped me enormously. And I don't want to sort of say, oh gosh, do this and it's going to work. Well, it's worked for me. And if it's worked for me, it can work for you. Because I know that with all the things I do, that there is only one way. I've got to continue. I got to drink my water. I've told you endless glasses of water, as much as you can bear to take. Those things are more essential than I think we realize. I think magnesium is very good. I take something called Calm at night. Very good for the digestion, but very good for the overall body. Magnesium is just helpful all over. So what else have I got over here? I've got a lot of other things, but I don't want to overwhelm you with too many of them. I think zinc and copper is something you can buy and easily take one a day. It's all just to help your general mobility, your general feeling of well-being, looking at life maybe in a way that is positive and not thinking about, oh gosh, my knees ache, my back aches, this aches. Yes, they do ache, you know, because we're older, that's why they ache. We can't expect to be as we were 10, 20 years ago. Oh, that we were. So now we need a lot of help. I never took all this stuff. Maybe I took it 5 years ago, but I think it's really a bit more recent than that. I've always taken vitamins, always done that. Vitamin C, vitamin B12, very important for you. And it's not as easy as if, oh gosh, I'm just going to take it today, but I'm not going to bother. You've got to be consistent. Being consistent, you know, being consistent in everything in life is what really takes us to the page that we must maintain, because there's an awful lot behind, right? And not so much ahead. And we want that to be quality. We want to have quality in our life. We don't want to be a liability. That's the worst thing. We don't want to fall, right? No falling. That's why I'm saying stretch. Keep your legs moving. Keep walking. Keep movements so that you're not relying on, and look where you're walking. I've got too many friends lately that have fallen, and they shouldn't have fallen, but they're not necessarily doing enough exercise. They're not moving enough. And they're, you know, one slipped on the curb and she fell and kind of cut her eye and broke her wrist. So none of that's fun, right? So, okay, that transgress, but all of what I've said is mobility. And if we don't have mobility, guess what? That's going to happen. So on that note, it's Christina, and I'm very happy to talk to you and to be positive that you've got to do all of this every day and be consistent. So it's bye for now. Please subscribe. I'm going to put a little list at the bottom of this video so that you can refer to what I'm suggesting. It just makes it easier. And I guess I'll be back, okay? And thank you for watching. It's bye for now.